Hey guys, Matthew Morrow, MorrowInvest.com. I want to bring you today's tip of the day. So I want to talk quickly about two things. One is an abundance mentality and the other is a scarcity mentality. And actually Dave Ramsey talks about this in his book, The Legacy Journey. It's a great book. I hope you guys will go pick it up. Dave Ramsey's a great guy. I don't know him personally, but I look forward to meeting him. I've been through his Financial Peace seminar and read several of his books, and The Legacy Journey is a good book. One of the things he talks about is these two different mentalities. So let's do the scarcity mentality first. Imagine that there's a pie, and I love talking about pie. Just imagine there's a pie, and if I take a bigger slice of that pie, that means you get less, right? Or vice versa. So there's a mentality that states, well, if you are making a lot of money, then that means you're taking money from other people. That there's only so much money, there's just one pot of gold, and everybody's pulling from that same pot of gold. And so if you take a bigger piece of the pie, then that means other people are doing with less. I don't believe that at all. I believe the abundance theory, which is there's more than enough business to go around. People are so creative. People are constantly coming up with things. You know, I'm always amazed when I go and I'll see some little niche market thing that I think is a really small business. I'm like, that's interesting. I should look that up. And I go and look it up, and then it's like a $50 billion business. you know, go look up something that you think's obscure, like bird watching or dog training or whatever, and you will find an abundance of resources and books and websites and product lines and catalogs and all kinds of stuff is already set up for it. Let me tell you more about the abundance thing though. Dave Ramsey talks about going to a candlelight service at a church, and if you've never been to one, basically the whole place is dark except for one candle that's lit. And if you've ever been in a dark room or a dark place and you just had the light of a small fire, it really gives off a lot of light. It really does. You can actually see a little bitty flame far, far away. Well, they take that light and they light the next candle, and then the next person lights their candle, and the next person lights their candle. And you know what? Before long, the entire room is full of this beautiful flame glow that's inside this church. And that is the abundance theory, that the mentality that there is plenty to go around, that just because I am doing well doesn't mean that you have to do bad. In fact, we can all do well, and we can all do better, and we can all help people. And I encourage you, if you have a flame already lit, if you have the ability to light someone else's candle, do that. I encourage you to do that, because when you're more successful, that makes me more successful. I'm not in competition with you. You know what? If you will learn how to bless other people, and don't be afraid that they're going to take your business. Do you think? Let me ask it this way. What if I found out tomorrow that real estate was no longer the place to be? And just imagine, say Congress and the people in charge decided that these guys are making too much money, and we want to shut that industry down, and for whatever reason. I know this is ridiculous, but I'm just saying. So we're going to change the laws. So there's no longer these big tax breaks. It's no longer beneficial for you to own real estate. Do you think that all of a sudden all those successful people that own real estate, that are in that business, are just going to be like, well, man, we bet the farm and we lost? No, they are going to find the next thing that is successful, and they're going to continue to be successful because that's what successful people do, right? There is if you go through the library and read book after book after book after book on success, guess what? They all say the same things. Success is repeatable. And if you will do the things that I'm telling you to do in these videos, that other people tell you to do in these books and these videos on YouTube, if you will be a good person, be smart, be hardworking, make yourself available for opportunity. When opportunity knocks, you take advantage of that opportunity. You're good to people. You have good customer service. You have a good product. You're good to people. Guess what? You will be successful. I encourage you to do these things, and I hope you guys have a blessed day.